How's it going, everybody? Tobin here. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new, appreciate y'all being here. Not asking you to do it right now, but if you enjoy this video later on, would you please consider subscribing? We would really appreciate it. So today's video, I'm going to talk to you guys about my early season whitetail setup. And this could vary a little, but depending on what I'm doing, whether I'm hunting my deer lease or hunting public land, this will capture what I generally have in my bag. So we'll start with the bag. This is a Badlands bag. I got it on clearance last year, I think off their website or off of Camo Fire. Badlands products are great. I've used them for probably 15 years now. Still have some of the original things that I bought, but I wish Badlands would do a better job of like telling you what the product is, like maybe a little tag on the inside that what the name of it or whatever, because I've got a lot of stuff that I don't know like what the name of it is, what actual product it is. But this is not my favorite backpack I've ever had, but it's all right. It gets the job done. But if you're wanting to try Badlands products, I would greatly encourage you to do so. They are very well made. They have a lifetime warranty, and they're not going to be as expensive as some of the KUIU, First Light, stuff like that. They're expensive, but not crazy expensive like that. So I really like them. So let's get into it. Right now, so we're in Texas. Early season deer season starts October 1st-ish. You're gonna want that in your pack. This is a Rappel brand. It has 25% deep, but it has earth scent. Now, if I'm at my deer lease, I wouldn't worry about this, but we got drawn for some public land here close to our house here in North Texas. That I will for sure be having this on, and I don't know if deer can smell it or not, but if you're hunting the wind, it doesn't matter for the most part, but you may leave some smell going in, but this is a must in my opinion. And then I always have snacks, if not for me, for my kids. I'm always got one of my kids with me, water. That's a lot of basic stuff. You guys probably don't need to know that, but so I like to keep these little drawstring bags for if I'm hunting my lease. I'll put corn in them if to carry in and put out on the ground and get a deer to go hopefully where I want it to go so I can get a better shot, but also just to have extra carrying room if one of the kids wants to carry something. Another thing, early season Texas, is a thermocell. These things are nice, especially depending on what kind of weather you're hunting in. Here in North Texas, if we get a lot of rain, mosquitoes are pretty bad. Saw, always have that with me, or a pair of loppers or something to trim some limbs, make you a little ground blind, whatever. Another bag with, I always carry a few extras of these, even if I have them in the tree that I'm hunting in. This is just a little bow hanger. These are super handy. Watch for Walmart into the season. If they have extra ones of these, they will put them on clearance for next to nothing, a couple bucks. So I just buy them, and I have several of them that are still in the package that I keep around. These are the smaller little bow hooks, or hooks to hang your backpack on. Can't have enough of those, especially if I'm hunting public land. This is what I'll use, are these three right here. But I keep them with me all the time. If I'm at my deer lease and need to hang something extra, I'll have them with me. Alright, so this right here, this is my everything kit. I'll get into that here in a minute. Oh, missed that. Always have you a good first aid kit. I've got some, I'm not going to go into that, but I put extra stuff in there. I've got some, I think they call it moleskin, is what they call it, where if you have a blister, you can put it on there. I've got this, oh, a piece of corn popped out. It's like liquid Band-Aid stuff. This stuff is awesome if you cut yourself and can't get a Band-Aid on it. What else? Here in Texas, we're doing the electronic licenses now. It's optional. I like doing it so I don't have to carry my licenses and my kids around with me all the time. But this is great to write your number, name, whatever information you're supposed to write on the deer after you shoot it. This is great for it. We own a taxidermy business. Please if you're gonna use tape on your horns, use masking tape, and use a good masking tape. Do not put duct tape, and especially don't put electrical tape on a deer's antler. That electrical tape, if it stays on there very long, will stain the horn, and it's almost there's almost no way to get it to unstain and not know that it was something was done to it. So always use a good masking tape for that. These right here are pretty cool. Again, early season Texas, it's a crapshoot. If you're hunting early October, probably not going to see a cold front, but if you're hunting late October, we could see a pretty good cold front for our area. And I bought these off of Amazon. They're Mary Wool brand, M-E-R-I Wool, Mary Wool brand. And this is a hoodie, and then this is the same brand. It's a different color, but it's a neck gaiter, and it's half a mile long. But these, and with them being wool, you know, they don't hold any smell. And you know, I've been in a situation before where I really wish I'd have had something like this to throw on when a cold front blows in. So I keep those in my pack pretty much all the time. What else? And I have, this is a cheap net gaiter that I bought. I think I got this at Home Depot actually. That's good for ground blind hunting. We do a lot of ground blind hunting in our family, especially with kids. It's easy to get in there and conceal yourself. Another net gaiter I bought off of Amazon, and I've had this one forever. I think I got that at Walmart a long time ago. A good headlamp it's worth its weight in gold. I use the Coast brand, and I've got a handful of these headlamps. I've got a flashlight in my shop. I got a flashlight next to my bed. I got a flashlight in my bino harness I'm about to show you. They're all the Coast brand. I've had really good luck with them, and I like these because it has the red, and I think it has green. Yeah, red and green, which is nice to walk in with. Deer won't see that as much, and then it has a really bright front regular lamp. I keep this stuff everywhere, Windicator. It's cheap, and it's always good to know what the wind's doing. Early season, I always keep a grunt call. This is a old school, this is one of the first snort wheeze type calls that came out. I don't even know who makes it, but I bought this at Cabela's right when the snort wheeze craze happened, probably 15 years ago, and I still carry it with me. I don't use that part of it much, but I've turned many bucks, especially younger bucks, with the grunt call. You know, they'll be curious and be going this direction, and they hear it, and they'll turn and come see what's going on. So hand warmers, again, you never know. Poncho, never know. I've been in a tree before and wished that I had one of these, being just drenched. These things are like $1 at Walmart. I would get one and put in every backpack you have, and don't take it out. Old Primos can. This is the original can. I like that. I mean, I don't know that I've ever called a deer in with it, but it's nice to have. I like these. I'm kind of old school. These are Hunter Specialties Fresh Earth scent wafers. I like them more for anything. That's the way they smell. Reminds me of deer season. That dirt smell. All right, y'all. I wish somebody would have told me this, gave me this tip a long time ago. This is a hot tip that I think, if you don't already know, will benefit you. But this is like a little shaving kit that I bought, I don't know, Walmart maybe, but it has 2 little pockets in it, and this kit, I take it out and put it in any backpack when I'm hunting. It's just, this can easily be pulled out of that backpack and then put into my pack that I have. We do a lot of spot and stalk public land pig hunting, where we're glassing over a couple miles and finding pigs and walking in and shooting them and with bows. And you know, I can easily take this out, have everything, this stuff that's essential, pull it out of that backpack, put it in my public land pack, boom, I'm off and going. Same thing, waterfowl hunting, pull this thing out, put it in my waterfowl stuff, take off, anything. So these are just rubber gloves, obviously. I got these a long time ago. I need to see if I can find some more on Amazon, but I got some orange tape in there, got extra electrical tape, don't put it on the horns. And these look like little tablets in there. Those are actually, if you get water on them, they expand and they're little like washcloths. Pretty handy. I keep extra of the blue masking tape right here on this Sharpie, so when we shoot an animal and we need to tag it, write it on there. This is that moleskin stuff I was talking about earlier. I think that's what it's called. If you have a blister, this stuff is super handy. I got a good, really good Leatherman, yes, Leatherman brand multi-tool. Those are invaluable. This has got some sewing stuff in it. I guess if you needed to sew something. More electrical tape. Mainly just some yarn and needles and stuff. And maybe there's some reflective tacks in there. Just a little bit of everything. Zip ties, emergency whistle, pin, small zip ties. Little, what do you call those things? I don't know. My wife would know. But got a couple of those little deals. This is a tourniquet. I got a tip from a EMT one time to keep these around when you're hunting. You know, gunshot wound, a broadhead, and you could bleed out, you know, have an accident with one of those and you can bleed out really quick. So, and if you're old school like I am, you know, when I was younger, they said not to put a tourniquet on and leave it over so long. A lot of that stuff's changed, so, you know, study up on it. But I have one of these in my wife's car, I have one in my truck, I have one in here, I have one in the house, and you never know. Paracord, I just got that at Walmart. I'm not a paracord snob like some people are. I don't know what millimeter it is on that stuff. It's just paracord. As you can tell, it's been taken apart and used before out in the field for different things. I had a deer blind one time when the door broke open on it and the wind was blowing really bad, and I just used this to wrap it up. I mean, all kinds of uses. Toilet paper, self-explanatory. Get this in Walmart, the little small roll, like in the section where they sell like vacation stuff, you know, the small samples. I made this probably 15 years ago. It's a deer drag. I've drug out countless deer, pigs with this thing. Just PVC pipe and some rope. Nothing fancy. I mean, you can buy the pre-made ones, but I mean, why when you can you got the stuff laying around, it's free. Cigarette lighter with duct tape around it. Never know if you need that duct tape or something. Probably, maybe time for a new cigarette lighter because that one don't want to light. Right, put that on the list. Get me a new cigarette lighter. All right, then last but not least, well, no, not last. I got one more thing after this. But like I said before, we have a taxidermy business, so we use Havalon knives. But so this is a Havalon like fixed blade handle, and this thing is full of Havalon blades in here. There's probably 20 or 30 of them. But I found this little dude on Amazon, and it's like it's like a knockoff of a Havalon. It's a lot smaller. I really like it, and it's super small. But the reason I like it is because if you're out in the field and you're using one of these handles, which is not favorable, you got to put the blade on there, and then when you get done, there's nothing to, I mean, you got to take it off, or you're gonna end up, it's gonna go through your backpack or something and get you. So with this, you can close it back, which is really cool. So, and like I said, they make normal Havalon knives, but this was quite a bit cheaper. So, all right, y'all, bonus. This is not my backpack, but this is my bino harness, which I usually always have with me. This is a Badlands. Again, I don't know what kind it is. Got this one on clearance as well. It's the one that opens all the way up like this, which I don't care for. I wish it only opened like that, but it does open and it folds over like this. We shoot 3D archery. I use this thing, I carry this thing all the time with me. Got my Vortex binos in there. Got my Redfield rangefinder over here. No, I don't. My son stole it. He didn't steal it. He's using it for archery. Keep this. This is for archery tournaments, but also in the field. This is a Allen wrench set. Another multi-tool, which again, that's for archery stuff. I probably wouldn't carry that extra weight if I was out in the field. And then this is a really small little Coast flashlight, which is really, really handy for lots of stuff. And I got some wind indicator in here too. You guys already seen that. And then, what else? This little knife right here, I got that at Walmart for like $4, and it matches my setup really good. So I got it and threw it on there, but nothing fancy. So the cheap Ozark Trail knife. So, all right, y'all, that's what I'm running this year for 2024 early season deer hunts here in North Texas. As things change, seasons change, things will change. I may do another video when it's closer to show you guys what I use, you know, mid-season, late season. But that's the basis of what I have. You know, like I said, if we got drawn for a really good public land hunt, we get to hunt the whole season on this property. It's about an hour from here. It's located very close to DFW area, closer than we are now, and really excited about this hunt. So, you know, we've got some lightweight stands. We're gonna do some saddle hunting maybe this year. So, you know, things will vary, but that's a general of what I normally have. So hope this helps y'all. Hope this is entertaining. If y'all like it, like, again, please subscribe. We would appreciate it. This is our second channel. We have another vlog channel that is a lot more popular than this channel. We're trying to grow this channel. Our videos on here seem to do really well. We don't put out enough of them. We need to start putting out more, but we appreciate y'all that are subscribed and that support us. If you have any comments or questions, want to see certain videos, comment below, let us know. Y'all have a good one.